I think in terms of public health, Mexico has an opportunity to increase its level of national investment in healthcare. Mexico invests 6.3% of its GDP in health. That's actually a bit below the Latin American average of 7.4% and about a third below the OECD average of 9%. Now, the reason this matters is because when we invest more in health, we help our citizens live healthier, longer, more productive lives. And you can see statistics such as the fact that diabetes and obesity cost as many as 400 million working hours for Mexican citizens in 2016, had an economic impact of close to 100 billion pesos. And when we look at experiences of a country like the United States, between 1970 and 1990, improvements in healthcare in the US led to $2.8 trillion in increased productivity across the American economy. So for countries that wish to have robust, competitive, productive economies, ensuring that our citizens and our workforce are healthy, not confronted by absenteeism or presenteeism or just unable to show up at work, is actually one of the most important things countries can do to grow their economies. When we look at the quality of countries' intellectual property rights environment globally, a great report called The Roots of Innovation, the 2017 Global Intellectual Property Index, examined 45 countries on 35 indicators of IP rights. And in that study, Mexico came in 20th out of 45 countries. And as that report indicated, Mexico has improved in recent years in terms of providing stronger intellectual property rights. But the opportunity or the challenge now is several-fold. First, focusing more on enforcement of those rights and fighting counterfeiting or piracy, particularly of drugs, of pharmaceuticals that can come into the supply chain. Mexico provides an attractive environment for biopharmaceutical clinical trials for a number of reasons. First, it has a large and diverse population as well as a strong research infrastructure that makes it a strong environment to recruit clinical trial volunteers. And actually, the cost of clinical trial testing are substantially below those of the United States. In fact, clinical trial costs are 32% lower in Mexico than in the United States. Biopharmaceutical R&D research actually costs 36% less as well. So there you have opportunities to continue to attract global investment in clinical trial activity here in Mexico, and also to continue to bolster the innovators in your own domestic biopharmaceutical sector